What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna tell you guys how to dribble effectively. I'm gonna tell you how to basically perform not just skill moves, basically moving the ball, getting past your opponent's player, and eventually make the pass or take the shot or anything. For now, let's go to the video here. I have an example here. As you can see, it is in also foot champs game, so it's not an easy game to perform in. Foot champs actually this year has been quite challenging too, because there are only 5 matches. People take it much more seriously. So here, guys, I have Modric here. Not a crazy dribbler. I know he's got good agility and balance, but not a crazy dribbler. Here you can see I'm going with Modric. First, take a look at, pay attention to the space, the free spaces that I have. Okay, guys, there are all these free spaces here. Okay, and I have, of course, I considering to go this way. Okay, and this play is also there. Okay, the main thing, guys, you should consider when you want to dribble it is to analyze everything. Okay, I'm talking about the free spaces. I'm talking about the movement of your opponent's defender. Okay, you have to analyze everything just to make sure you're doing the right thing. Okay, just doing some skill moves like with your right stick, that's not gonna help you. If you take a look at the pro players gameplay, you can see they're not necessarily doing crazy stuff. Okay, they just know how to when to do some skill move, on how to move, basically which direction to go. That's what will help you. That's what is going to help you how to dribble very well. So you can see I have Modric here. Go this way. So in this types of situation, when I know my opponent is going to this way, okay, I know that if I keep going forward, he's going to this way. Okay, I want to make sure I change my direction here. Okay, in these types of situation, personally, I always use this trick. Okay, holding the L1, my sprint speed is R2. Okay, so I don't know if that actually matters, but my sprint speed is R2, so I hold the L1 and R2 and I go towards the direction that I want to go. So here, going down, I hold this two and I go down. Okay, I don't know exactly what it's called, like this change of direction. I forgot the name. You could certainly search that up. But here I go this way. I want to change the direction. Okay, when you want to change the direction of the play this way, you can see this happens. Okay, I suddenly go a step backward and then change the direction. These movement, which I would say I use quite a lot, not so a lot, but relatively more than the other stuff, like other skill moves, because in this way I have I know I can access to more space. Okay, I was going that way, guys, so I was going that way. Okay, I could have gotten cut here. Okay, here just go for a tackle or anything. I could have passed the ball again, but I want to create more space, buy more space for myself. And if I went this way, I could get rid of this player and have more chances here. Okay, so this thing that I did here of change of direction here, I easily got rid of that player there. The main thing, guys, basically the all purpose of dribbling, okay, is to find something that would enable you to find more space. Okay, not necessarily just getting past the defender, going towards the goal, your opponent's goal, and just score. Okay, in the center of the pitch. Okay, these situations, it also matters how to move, how to dribble, how to get rid of this annoying your opponent's annoying defender that is marking you, just to get rid of the situation. Here I went this way, I went that way. Okay, the one thing, if you guys to pay attention to, okay, you can see look how Modric is going. Probably the most used dribbler, at least by myself, is holding the R1 dribbling. Again, my sprint speed is R2. I hold the R1. It goes like an 80% of a speed. It's like a kind of like an agile dribbling. Again, I don't know the exact name, but if you the sprint speed is R2, hold the over, it kind of like move slow, not necessarily slow. It's like a little bit lower than like going full speed here. It gives you a lot more chance to like kind of manipulate your opponents to think, okay, what is he going to do? Is he going to make the run now? Is he going to stop now? What's he going to do? It's kind of confusing your opponents. Okay, when you do that, you have a lot more chance to actually make some move and actually dribble pass or just change some direction, have straight more space here. Here I mainly hold this button to go for this move because this is so helpful. So here password to Rodri again. I'm gonna see. I've been doing with Rodri here. I went forward a little bit. Now I feel like, okay. Like I told you guys, the one thing I'm looking for with dribbling is to find more space, to bring myself more space. Not so necessarily, even if I had a chance to go forward, I know if I want to pass the ball to Werner here or even Rodman here. I need these two, like these players, just gonna get the ball immediately. Okay, not necessarily doing that. I have to pay attention to find the best situation for myself. I go back here. Here, I would like a drag back again. I hold my L1 and R1. Okay, then I move my left analog towards backward. Okay, in this case, holding L1 and R1 and to the left, because in this direction, Rodri's back is to my left. Okay, if Rodri was facing upwards towards there, okay, I'll choose hold L1 and R1 and hold the analog towards down, so it will come this way. Okay, whichever side that is to your opponent's rear, to your opponent's behind, that's gonna activate this move. Okay, I did that. Okay, my opponent was thinking, okay, he's going forward. Okay, he's definitely going to go ahead or pass the ball to one of these. Okay, but I did neither of those. As you can see, he was going here. Now in fact, he was there. Like he was going this way. Okay, he was ready to go there. Okay, I changed my mind, but it's simple move, simple trick, just to make my like opponent think that I was doing something, but I actually didn't do that. Okay, the purpose of dribbling is this. Okay, to make your opponent think you're doing something, but you're actually doing something exactly the opposite. For example, a simple thing, doing a step overs. Okay, your opponent think you're going this way, for a step over going that way. That's just a basic, what you want from dribbling here. This was the same case here. I changed my direction and went back. I passed the ball there. Again, I'm with Modric here. The next thing you want to do, guys, again, this is what I personally use. I try to do, I would say quite a lot, but there are times that I do this a lot in a game, and that's fake shot. Okay, the shot button and the pass button. Like on PlayStation, my shot button is the square. I press the square and I immediately press cross. Okay, on Xbox, I think this button is B, or no, this is X. Okay, X and A. That's what's gonna activate the fake shot. Generally, I try to do the fake shot with players that are kind of mostly like explosive, not necessarily like agile, you could say, not necessarily someone who is has really high dribbling stats. Okay, the agility of that player matters. Okay, for example, Yaya Toure is a CDM, really good player. The fake shot on that card is a lot different going with the fake shot for play like Rodman or Debinha. Okay, because we know those players are just much more agile. Even if they have less dribbling the stats, the agility of the play just matters. Okay, in some situations here, I know Modric is mostly kind of like an agile player, kind of like Bernardo Silva. Modric, they're the same in terms of agility. I do this for the fake shot. As you can see, fake shot helps you to kind of change your direction a lot easy. Like your opponent thinks you're going this way, but you're actually going this way. You can trick your opponent's defender very easily. Okay, So I went for that. I changed my direction here, as you can see. Again, I'm keeping my distance with my opponents, just to think, okay, what am I going to do next? Is it going for like a step over? Is it going for the Elastico or anything? What is it going to do? Okay, but we're not doing anything crazy. We're just keeping it simple, just kind of testing my opponent, see like how is he going to defend against these moves, how is he going to react, kind of analyzing everything here. Here again, I went for another fake shot. See, from the middle of the bit, I went for another fake shot. My opponent went this way, but I was actually going this way. Again, tricking my defender. Nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy with my right stick. Here, just simple moves. Here, I went some move again. Another one, just to kind of like to frustrate my opponent. Okay, these moves may not be effective by me moving the ball forward, but it certainly frustrates your opponent inside the game. Okay, I got the ball, pass the ball to Werner here. Next move here, I pass the ball to Debinha, guys. Debinha, you have to know which player you're. It matters which player you are dribbling with. Okay, Debinha is a 5-star. I know that. Okay, 5-star player, just guys, very agile and they can dribble much better. Not just because there are some moves you could do with a 5-star player. Generally, 5-star players, they all have good dribbling stats. Okay, with Debinha, I know she's smooth in keeping the ball and moving the ball forward. Okay, so I have much more freedom. I'm going to have much better chance of dribbling with her than play like Modric here. Not by doing crazy moves with right stick. Okay, I don't mean that. I mean just generally keeping the ball and moving the ball forward in terms of agility and keeping the ball. Debinha does a very good job here. So we see what I did there. Debinha goes for the ball. See what I did there? Like I kind of hold the ball. Okay, I kind of hold the ball. You can see, could see like a little drag back and then forward. Remember the first move that I got, L1 and R1 towards down, wherever down. The first move that I did with Modric here. Look, this one. You could see here with Modric. This one here exactly. Okay, went this way. This one, okay. It was L1 R1 down. Now with this player, I did it with Debinha there. You can see here. We want this player to do this just towards like L1 and R1 to the forward, like in front of the players. Debinha was facing that way. Okay, whichever way your player is facing, aim the right stick towards that way. Okay, L1 your player is facing your player is facing upward. L1 R1 goes up. Okay, here Debinha was facing kind of like this way. L1 R1. So aim the right stick towards that way. Okay, so this is kind of like your opponent thinking, okay, he may go for a drag back. He may be thinking, okay, he's going this way. He thinks, my opponent thinks, so I immediately get the ball back, like towards that way. Okay, again, this confuses my opponent's defender. So which way is he going to go? Okay, what is he going to do next? Here, I try to trick my opponent to think that I'm going to a direction, but at the end I'm doing the exact opposite. Okay, that's the main thing with dribbling here. I did that here. Again, I'm at Debinha here. I'm holding the R1, like the R1 dribbling. Again, if your right stick is R1, if your sprint speed is R1, hold the R2. If your sprint speed is R2, hold the R1. Okay, on this way again, Modric here. I went for this little move here. You can see this one. So this move here, another useful one. You see, I just use. I'm sure most of you guys know this. Basically, the 4-star player. This is like a normal, like an Elastico if it's a 5-star, but because Modric was a 4-star, holding the right sticks to whichever way your opponent, your player is facing. Okay, so Modric in this case, Modric was facing this way. Okay, was facing this way. Then when you want to go for that direction, just hold the like the right stick towards that way, and then go for a round clockwise, like halfway there. Okay, so it's kind of like this way. You hold the stick towards there, and then you do like, sorry, not this, you do it like this. Here you go for like this direction. Okay, when you do this, the player goes that way. Okay, this is doing this, just some little practices, guys, even in the practice arena, certainly helps you do that. I didn't even practice a lot for this. I just a couple times this inside the game, just got used to it. Okay, you don't have to do like crazy stuff there. I did that again. This will help me to manipulate, trick my my opponents to think, okay, he's going to dribble. What is it going to do here? Kind of like manipulating my my opponents, the player the one I'm playing against. So going this way, I'm going to do that. Went clockwise, pass the ball to Saka. Saka has the ball here. I went for a little step over, nothing special here. If you paid attention, all this time when Saka was moving, I was holding the R1. Okay, holding the R1, going with the like 80% of the speed. This is I use this one a lot. Okay, the skill that I use a lot, the most is holding the R1 dribbling. That's just so effective inside the game. Go for a little step over. I almost lost the ball. Kind of good like he did, but I still got the ball here. Here, I'm doing some move. I'm going that way. I go for another face shot. Guys, these things that I do, okay, I'm just trying to tell you guys when you can do what sort of skill moves, which skill move is like effective in what situation, and the purpose of each, like some skill moves, not each skill moves. The fact that I know I have the ability to do this, it's not something that I could teach to you guys, okay? You have to have the very good understanding of the game. You have to play this game a lot to kind of really understand how the gameplay, the mechanism, kind of the dribbling system of the game works, okay? This cannot be taught, okay, guys? Just play this game a lot. Try this inside each game. Just try to kind of execute these moves inside the game, especially in like foot champ server against big players. Kind of you know, challenge yourself. If you lost the ball, if you lost the game, doesn't matter. Just try to practice a lot, and you have a better understanding of the mechanism of the dribbling system of the game. Okay, I can tell you the skill moves, but the fact that how this works, I can only show you guys, kind of guiding you guys how to do it. But the fact that the right timing of each move, okay, that just comes back to you guys. Okay, it's like I want to tell you, okay, this is how you go for it in real life. This is how I take the free kick. Let's say I'll go for a free kick for you guys. I take a free kick and I score it. Okay, this is how you do it. But does that mean that you could certainly like immediately learn that? You have to practice a lot just to score a free kick, okay, in training and eventually inside the game. The same thing here. You have to practice a lot. You have to understand how this works, and eventually it will enable you to kind of play like pro players, okay? Maybe not as good as them, because there's something like divine with them. Especially players like Anders Veyrang, or there's a lot of other players that are just really good at the game. But mostly you could go to a certain level that you could call yourself a pro player, which is practicing and understanding the basics of the game. So I was with Saka here. I went for like a fake shot here. I changed my direction here. Here you can see they were close. If you paid attention, they were close. They were already like in this, like they were like, look at the distance between these two. Like they were like a little bit closer. They were ready to like go for the ball, like tackle the ball here. I tried to open these two up. Okay, turn my direction here and there. Here you can see I know the distance is like a lot more between them, but now that I'm going that way, okay, I know either this one or this one is going to come toward me. Okay, so I feel like if it's one of these who just come toward me, I could just immediately do something to go this way. okay? But when do I do, what move do I use? And the timing of this, it just depends again how you understand the game. Here I knew they were going that way, okay? I knew. So in this way, you can see this one, it immediately came towards me, okay? Now this is the best chance to go this way, okay? How do I do that? This is how I did it. Go for a fake shot, okay? It's going that way. I got rid of that one. But this one came in and just kind of got the ball here. So this was my own mistake actually. So here you can see when I did that, he thought I was going that way. He tried to defend me. Well, it was actually going towards me, okay? Kind of made things hard for himself. Just wanted to recover from the mistake. He was going towards it. Just wanted to recover. He didn't have enough time. I got rid of that player, okay? Here I should have like hold my stick towards that way, but I kept going this way, okay? That was just my own mistake. I went this way, he immediately got the ball. That's okay, it doesn't matter. We try more, we just like kind of learn from the mistakes, not to do it again. Here in another one, Debinha has the ball, okay? Again, Debinha, the one player I know I have a lot more kind of freedom. I know I could do a lot more with him than I could do for like Saka, I mean like Modric, Werner, anybody else in my team, okay? So she has the ball here. I go forward here again. I analyzed here. Okay. I knew she was coming. He was coming there. He's going towards me. I have to get rid of the situation, okay? This is all this free space that I have. I could certainly use. I could have gone for the pass, but this was too late to pass the ball to her. Maybe I could have passed the ball to him, but here you can see I could kind of like shocking, kind of like again surprising my opponent with the move that they have. I went this way. See, the pressure is gone. This play is gone. This play is gone. Like the pressure is off of my player now. I can do more. Of course, I could have a lot more freedom here, but that way again I'm holding the R1. I'm always holding the R1. Go for the 80% dribbling. Doing this way again, I do that a lot again, just to manipulate my opponents, just to think that I'm doing something and tricking him into doing the things that I actually want to do. Here I go again, R1 here. I'm still holding the R1. I know the Debinha has, but in this place you can see the thing that I did here. Okay, this is guys. Most of you guys know this is Elastico. Okay, in these types of situation, I know this player coming towards me. Okay, and mostly he thinks, okay, I have all this space. Okay, he thinks, okay, she's definitely going that way. Okay, but I do exact opposite. Okay, I know that I have to do it. If I could trick him to going this way, I make him think I'm going that way, but I'm actually going this way, and it's eventually go towards opponent's goal. Here, using this Elastico is just really effective here. Same things, guys. I did a little bit earlier with Modric, but because he was a force player, he did that move. Okay, this is the real Elastico, guys. So holding the right stick towards whichever way your player is facing, then going towards like counterclockwise, you could say. So going this way, okay, and then the joystick, your right stick, going kind of like, let's just go with this, kind of like going this way, okay, halfway. This is what enables you to perform a beautiful Elastico here. I did that. You can see I did that. I mean, did that. This player, look, this player, he already went this way. Okay, look, he already went that way to kind of tackle the ball. You can see he went there. He went there. Now I knew he was going there. I already started the Elastico to go this way. I did the Elastico, got rid of that one. You can see I got rid of the situation here. Again, you can see, okay, he's blocking this way. The best way to go is to go here, okay? So once more, I do this. When changing direction here, and eventually I pass the ball to another player. Just got the ball again. Nothing fancy here. Pass the ball. Another one. Again with Debinha here, center of the pitch. Analyze the move. Okay, pass the ball to him. Pass the ball to her. So I pass the ball to her. Pass the ball to him. And See what did he get in another Elastico? Just suddenly change your move here. Because if you suddenly change your direction, it certainly kind of frightens your opponent to think, okay, what's he going to do? He's going to go for a pana, he's going to do something crazy. It's just making your opponent think you're doing something, but you're not actually going to do something that crazy there, okay? Just keeping things a little bit simple there. Game passable to him. Look at it, Saka. Okay, what I'm gonna do here, guys, that just depends again on your own ability. Okay, it comes back to your understanding of the game, how you actually understand the mechanism of the game. So you're here with Saka. I do this. I try to keep my distance from him. He's going after me. Okay, I try to keep him away here. Now, whenever this happens, I try to kind of keep constantly change my direction. He goes that way, I go this way. He goes this way, I go this way. Try to change my direction. Okay, once it comes close to me here, and this you will see, I do this. See, because there's such a really effective here. Whenever you see a play, it's like opponents, a player kind of towards you this way. He's going to take the ball. Okay, the only way I could have gotten is to just pass the ball. Just an easy option, but you want to make things kind of to the next level here. I told you guys, you want to kind of surprise your opponent to think you're going to another way, but you're actually going to this way, like another way, okay, the opposite of that way. Here, the opposite of this way was obviously going upwards to that way, okay? How you could do this, here, ideally, like normally, with a 4-star player, I think yes, 4-star player, you hold the L1 and R2, and whichever way you hold your stick to, it's going to perform like this move. Okay, this is the move. Actually, this was the move with Debinha, because she's a 5-star player. Like this way. Okay, this is what actually is. Go for another better option here. Like this one. Okay, holding the L1 and R1. And then just go into whatever direction you want to go here. Here with Saka, because Saka is a 3-star player, okay? Saka is a 3-star player. The 3-star players and players lower than that, they do this, okay? They do this move there, okay? Kind of drags the ball towards that way, okay? Instead of going direct back and there, kind of drags the ball. In action, it does the same thing that a 4-star or 5-star, that kind of the thing that Debinha did here. It practically does that, but in another motion, okay? Here I did this. This is so effective. This is so effective. Kind of, this is the best thing to kind of go into exactly the opposite direction of where your opponent is coming from, okay? I do this. I go past him. Okay, this doesn't happen. I go past him here. Look, past him. He's gone. It's like, I didn't, honestly, you guys may think this is crazy. This isn't crazy. You could see people doing crazy, constantly, back-to-back skill moves and everything. But honestly, this was relatively a simple one, okay? You do this, you get rid of him here. Now I still have the ball again. I'm holding the R1. I'm always holding the R1, okay? Again, if your spin this with is R2, holding the R1. If your spin this with is R1, holding the R2, okay? Going this way, I'm still with him. I'm going towards him. Again, I try not to go towards. I try to constantly change my direction, do something new, kind of surprising my opponent each and every single time. Go towards that. Here, pass well. Okay, that was just too much. You try not to do this too much. Okay, to some extent, it's good. But if you do think too much, you will just end up losing the ball. Okay, eventually, you just want to pass the ball. Okay. Here again, I'm with Modric here. Another move that could be kind of useful for you guys is like I don't know what it's called. Is holding the R1, the right analog. Go over this way. You just go like a simple press, not hold, just press towards right, and then immediately towards left. Okay, right and left. When I say right, I mean whichever way you play this is facing. Okay, if Modric was facing upwards, facing this way, so let's say Modric was facing upwards, going pressing the analog towards up and down will just enable this move. Okay, here. You see, I'm going forward there. I did that. Okay, I thought again confusing my opponent. What's he going to do here? I go closer here, a little bit closer here. I know this player is going towards me, and this player is going towards me. Okay, I could have gone for holding the L1 and R1 and holding the L towards up, like towards forward, kind of like drag back and forward, which I just did with Saka and Debinha moments ago. But I thought, okay, it's Modric. Okay, I know which play I'm doing with. Okay, it's Modric. I'll do something safer here, and this is a place. If I do that, I could have like the ball could just go a little bit further, kind of like speeding up the situation and the dribbling. I did that. Look, did that. This play went that way. This play went that way. Okay, this is the thing you could do. A little simple thing you could do, kind of like getting out of like the tight situations maybe. Here, so I mean, this way I did it once, it worked. I did it again, it went past two player with Modric again, not the crazy player to dribble with. I gave it to Debinha again, another move. Debinha has the ball. Here you could say I went for Debinha again, and he's going forward. I try to go this way. Okay, what we do here again, did a simple move there. Again, we're with Debinha here, so she's going forward here. Again, I know that this player is going here, and this is there. I know this player is also coming towards you, so everybody thinks I'm going this way. This player thinking I'm going here, so I try to do the opposite. I go upwards. Okay, I try to do the opposite of what my opponent thinks. I go upwards. Get rid of that situation. He can't get the ball off of me. I say I'm holding the R1 here. You can see the dribbling. Speed up my dribbling. I pass it to Modric. Once again, I have this free space here. I do that. You guys already know what I'm gonna do here. I do this again. As you can see, I pass it to Rodman. Once again, I pass the ball to Debinha. Again, I'm holding the R1. Here you can see the things that appear on her head here. She has trigger surplus, so whenever she does like a skill move here, it was a fake shot. The persons who have this trigger surplus, they perform the skill move, the fake shots this way, and they do it in a very fast way. So I took advantage of that. I went for this fake shot. She can perform it very fast and much more accurate. Change of direction again, another change of direction, and that was just too much, but I got the ball again. I tried to go with Saka. I could see I went for, you could see it was this way, so this basically holding the right stick towards that, and then going for this counterclockwise. Okay, right strike stick, so he went this way. I got rid of that. Again, another fake shot. It was like too much. That's okay. I could have just, if I went this way, I should have gone to that way. Okay, but I didn't do that. That's okay. Not all the time you're not going to like succeed, but that's okay. You go for, take your next chance. Again, here I'm going with Rodman. Here I'm analyzing everything. I'm seeing the free spaces that I have here. I see Debinha there, but I went for a fake shot. You see Debinha went for a fake shot. This is again how Trinity Rodman does it, because she's like a forward sub player. Went for a fake shot that way, and that direction. He thought I was going this way. You could see I thought I was going this way, but I changed my direction really easy, just holding the left stick, nothing crazy there, holding the R1. Now I'm going for, see what I did there, guys? I have a video. This is like my previous instruction videos. I went for the L1 boost. Such an overpowered thing. See, the ball went like so much further away from me, like a boost, something like pushing Rodman to go forward. She went this way. Again, I'm holding the R1, kind of slowing down, and then sprint again, slowing down again, kind of confusing my opponent to what I'm going to do next. Try to keep confusing your opponent to think you're doing something, but you're not actually doing that. Okay, that's what's going to trick your opponent's defenders. Going this way again, I'm holding the ball here, another fake shot going that way. You guys saw that was just too much. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys. Ideally, I would have just even taken the shot here, I would just pass the ball. You could just pass the ball to Saka here, but but I just going to see, like, try to take my chance here. Okay, there's a space here. I took my chance. It didn't work. That's okay. Another chance here. Debinha, once again, she's going forward. Here, I know he's coming towards me. Okay, maybe go for a tackle here. You could go for a elastico. You could go for a simple step over. But the best thing to do in this situation, guys, the best thing to do is holding the R1. Okay, I mean once again I'm saying, if your sprint speed is R1, holding the R2 sprint speed is R2, holding the R1. My sprint speed is R2. Go for an R1 dribbling. Hold the R1, just simply change the direction, especially with Debinha, which is like very agile player. This way, just easily change the direction. Here I just pass all the Saka, went for a shot. Didn't happen. Okay, here I'm with Rodman here. This is the place for, okay, you want to keep constantly go exactly the opposite way of where your opponent is going. Okay, keep paying attention to what I'm doing here. Rodman, he goes that way, I go this way. Okay, once again, goes here, this way. I try to go this way, opposite of that direction. Okay, here, drag back. Once again, it's going this way. I try to go this way. At the end, okay, it was just too much, I know, but I was trying to show you guys, you should certainly consider going to the opposite direction of where your opponent is going. This is the most effective way to perform your dribbles, how actually, like, when to dribble, analyze your opponent's movement, have a nice timing, and go for that direction. Okay, this is how you can do this. I got rid of that one. This play came. Okay, eventually I knew that was too much. I was just trying to show you guys. See, you could dribble. Just get rid of the situation. You go that way, you go this way, go this way, I go that way. Again, opposite. I got rid of that player. Okay, I eventually got rid of that player. This play came on, and I lost the ball. Here again, Debinha. I'm analyzing options here, guys. In terms of dribbling, ideally I would have just even passed the ball or anything here. Before dribbling, I always going towards here, and I'm facing towards there. Okay, so on default, he's not going to come this way. Okay, he's going that way. So I know I have this on default, this space. Okay, I'm waiting to come towards me. Okay, I could do Elastico. I could just dribble past him, but just holding the left stick and all on dribbling. Yeah, I went for another Elastico here. You could see, because I already knew that he would think I'm going that way. Elastico for a moment think you're going this way, but then you suddenly go to this way, or just vice versa. So I went for another Elastico here. Just such a great move. I know Debinha is a 5-star player, so Elastico certainly is just for the players who have 5-star skill move. Went for a Elastico, got rid of that player, went forward there again. You can see I was holding not the sprint speed, just holding the R1 dribbling. Went there, I went for a shot, Trivela, beautiful Trivela outside of the line, and just scored. Again with Debinha, as you can see, I do this a lot. Guys, look, this a lot. Changing the direction, I knew it was coming, I changed direction towards there. Easily, I went there for that again. I'm holding towards there. Pass ball to Modric. Just another move. You guys, I explained to you guys. Going this way, holding the right stick towards that way, and then doing like the counterclockwise, change direction. You go for that one, goes this way, go down, would have gone the other way. Okay. And that one, pass ball to Saka again, once again. Another move, Debinha. Here, guys, if I went for the right stick, if I went this way, and I went this way, okay? If I went this way, she would have gone for a Elastico. She would have done this, okay? But this in here, I went clockwise, okay? When you go clockwise, is again, I forgot the name. I don't know the name of this thing. The player does this, okay? What makes the difference whenever it does this or that? Whichever way, like your opponent's preferred foot, okay? So Debinha is right-footed, okay? Because Debinha is right-footed, if I go counter-clockwise, I know because she's right-footed, this is her right foot. Okay, if I go counter clockwise, okay, like this way, all right, this is what happens. Okay, but because she's a right-footed player, if I do that, because she's a right-footed player, if I go for Elastico going for this way, she does that. But if I go actually the opposite of this, she would do this move. Here you could see this move. Again, you thought I was going that way. Now I'm going this way. Let's just say, okay, what happened here? Let's just say Lionel Messi, like Messi had the ball here, okay, left for the player, all right? If Lionel Messi had the ball there, left for the player, okay? If I went for, like, this is a stick towards whichever way your player is facing, I press the right analog towards that way, and then I went this way. Okay, if I went this way, Messi would have done what Debinha did here because Messi is left-footed. Okay, but if I did this way, went this way with Messi because he's a left-footed player, he would have gone for Elastico. But because Debinha is a right-footed player, if I go clockwise, this is clockwise, okay, she would do this move, okay. Now she did that, I got rid of that play again, a change of direction. This is like these two moves, it's very useful there. Still with Debinha there. Now get another one. See the move that I just explained. I'm kind of confusing my opponents here. I'm going that way. I see a way here. I know I can go there. I try to go, okay, I know she's got triggers there. I tried to go for a fake shot. She goes that way, and I took the shot just too much, okay? Guys, the things that you guys saw, I know this is too much. I tried to do this just to show you guys how to do it. Ideally, if you guys see my gameplay, my play review, I don't really dribble that much, okay? Try to pass the ball, make some gameplay. I just trying to show you guys how much you could do this, how further you could go with this dribbling. Once again, here I'm with Rodri here, okay? I try to get rid of first of all this player and then this player. This is my empty space, this is my empty space. I could even just pass the ball, but I try to go forward here. I go this way. I know it's going that way. With Rodri, suddenly I try to, if I kept on holding the sprint speed here, I can see, if here I was holding a sprint speed, I would have just lost the ball, okay? I take my time. When I saw him getting a little bit closer, like he went to up like here, getting a little bit closer to Rodri, this is where I start the holding my sprint speed. Was forward, get rid of those two, again got past that one. Remember not to do much with the play that doesn't have a good dribbling stat, but you're just going to end up losing the ball here. This is what he did with Rodri, and I just ended up losing the ball. That was it, guys. For the dribbling, guys, you have to, again, once more, have a very good understanding of the game. The thing that I just showed you guys, you could just, if you learn really the basics of the game, the mechanism of the game, I assure you guys, you don't have to, maybe you wouldn't have to do any Elastico or anything. This is just the bonus tips and bonus move to just kind of get rid of this situation, dribble your opponent's defender. But at the end, guys, what matters is that you have really good realization of the game and the situation you're into. You have to analyze the free spaces. You want to go into those free spaces with the players that you have and get past your opponent's defenders with untimed move, okay? Not just crazy skill moves. You have to time. The timing is what matters, guys. None of these matter if you don't know how to time your moves, which way your opponent's player is going, how your opponent is actually defending. You have to analyze everything. Against some opponents, you say, okay, I could do a lot of skill moves. Against some players, you may not even be able to do a simple a step overs. Okay, that depends on how that depends on your level, on your different thing, on your custom tactics, on your own ability, on your players, everything. But at the end, if you really understand the mechanism of the game, the basics of the kind of the basic of the movements, how does player move, you can certainly analyze each game and try to have a unique way to perform those moves, those dribbles for each and every single opponent. Because remember, guys, you playing once you playing against a player who's really good at defending but not good at attacking, you're playing against different custom tactics, different players with good stats. Maybe if my opponents had like Van Dijk or this high rated really good Ferdinand, this high rated really good defenders, I wouldn't have been able to do this much. But I know eventually I can do most of these depending on the timing, depending on my own ability. I know what I could do. Okay, I know my kind of understanding of the game is relatively high. I know how this works. So this is how I try to adjust my own gameplay with my opponent's defense and also gameplay. Okay, I hope I was helpful, guys. I tried to keep it relatively simple. It wasn't like a beginner kind of video for you, like you do this. I'm sure most of you guys knew about the Elastico, about this move like L1R, I forgot the name, L1R1, and you just go for the, any direction you want. You can kind of a little bit drag back and then go in that way. This thing you got, but how you actually perform it, guys, again, comes back to analyzing the game and just seeing the free empty spaces and having the right timing. The right timing, guys, comes only with your own attention, practice, and just actually have kind of the courage to do this inside the game. Hope that was helpful. I definitely try to have much more, like many more instruction videos. Again, this is not going to be the only dribbling video I'm going to have. There'll be a lot better. I try to have it like against a really top tier player, against with different tactics, different players, just to show you guys how this actually work. If you want to know about anything, any other defense, how to attack, I will have those on my channel soon. But if you really want to know about something, definitely tell me in the comment section. I'll definitely have a video about that one. I'll try to have a video every single day on my channel. Make sure you subscribe so you won't miss a new one. And up until next time, see you guys later.